All right, song three. Um, Coming out of Exodentesiast, right down to the wire. I kind of knew, after that I wanted to rest a little bit. I set my guitar down, and then it's just like, oh wait, what if I did this kind of a song? And I picked the guitar right back up, and then the next song inevitably comes out very quickly. This one took a day. It's a very silly song. I need a breather kind of a song. Yeah, it's supposed to be silly. It's supposed to be over the top. So here it is, song number three, with a bullet. Also the Ninjas. Let's pack up the picnic basket and be on our way. No need to plan, we'll just jump in the van, enjoy the summer Sunday. Found a nice secluded spot where we can be alone. No one intrudes or tries to spoil the mood except for the ninjas. Ninjas battling, saber rattling all through Lovers Park. From morning until dark, they're mastering their art. Ninjas move like the wind, they're so disciplined, and they never fail. No one's seen their face and lived to tell the tale. Got a question I would like to ask if you don't mind. First I'll remark how beautiful you are in the setting sunshine. Down on one knee, will you marry me sometime next June? I should admit, kinda by accident, invited the ninjas. At the wedding, I ended up regretting ever letting them inside. They almost killed the bride, it ruined the electric slide. A wounded waiter, a headless caterer, a disemboweled DJ. We should have had the wedding sometime back in May. Let's meet up down by the courthouse and we'll get divorced. I wouldn't fight or feel I had the right to demand recourse. We can go our separate ways and each keep half our friends. You keep the things, I'll keep the broken dreams, and also the ninjas. So it's inspired in part by Maxwell Silverhammer, Beatles tune, and I never really liked that song. Like, it's inspired by that song because I always thought that song was interesting, but it wasn't actually good. I just think it's a neat idea that Paul was trying to do, smiling and head bopping kind of a sound, but then juxtapose it with this story about a serial killer. Whereas Maxwell Silverhammer is very much the music in contrast to the story. Um, I have in this song two different stories that are in contrast to each other, one of which goes with the music, and then the other which does not. And then the song progresses as these two stories at first just kind of clash, and then they really collide, and then the final A section is about the fallout of them colliding. It was fun to write. I laughed a lot. Let's pack up a picnic basket and be on our way. No need to plan. Jump in the van. We'll just enjoy this summer Sunday. Found a nice secluded spot where we can be alone. No one intrudes or tries to spoil the mood except for the ninjas. And this is, the turning point into the other story, the clashing story. Ninjas battling, saber rattling all through Lovers Park. From morning until dark, they're mastering their art. Ninjas move like the wind, they're so disciplined and they never fail. No one's ever seen their face and lived to tell the tale. I've got a question I would like to ask you if you don't mind. First, I'll remark how beautiful you look in the setting sunshine. Down on one knee, will you marry me sometime next June? I should admit, by accident, I kinda invited the ninjas. So now we're in the second B section. The two stories really collide. At the wedding, I ended up regretting ever letting them inside. They almost killed the bride. It ruined the electric slide. Ninjas coming in and ruining a wedding in the middle of an electric slide is something that really happened to me once, and it was a very dark. It's just so over the top ridiculous. A wounded waiter, a headless caterer, a disemboweled DJ, a very sort of Monty Python-esque scene, just killing everyone in sight, for no reason. We should have had the wedding sometime back in May. So now we have the fallout of the collision of the two stories in the final A section. Let's meet up down by the courthouse and we'll get divorced. I wouldn't fight or feel I had the right to demand recourse. We can go our separate ways and each keep half our friends. You keep the things, I'll keep the broken dreams, and also the ninjas. I couldn't stop laughing. That's why the song took a full day to write, was because it took 1 hour to write and 23 hours to stop myself from laughing while writing it. I'm glad that this song happened. It was just nice to let go and do something dumb. I think I needed it more than you needed to hear it, for sure. We'll see what happens next week. Yeah, take care until then.